Well, with my parents, um, when they first said they were going to leave for Africa for a year, that was when the kids were only 15 months old and Kaylee was, what, 3? Yeah. So that was really hard. That was the reason why I didn't want them to leave. But I loved what they were doing and all that, but that was the hard part. My parents, well, when they first started missionary work in Africa, they were in Tanzania, and they were taking money to families who didn't have much, kind of like the Children of Promise, where people here in the United States sponsor kids, and then they have the money and they have to travel to them. They were helping out at churches, and my dad would preach in church because he got ordained in Africa as a pastor. Now in Kenya, he's acting principal for a theology college. So well, he does a lot of driving around. He's in charge of the teachers and people teaching. As a nurse there, she's in the clinic like 3 times a week, and so they come to her for things if things happen. So that was all new to her. We have not been able to Skype or anything. We've only been able to talk on the cell phone, which is very expensive if we do that, or email. But sometimes emails take a while. So the communication's been harder this time. So one incident in Kenya with my dad, he was driving, and they have this little teeny pickup truck, and cars and trucks have different speeds limits. So he was going over 5 miles over the speed limit in this little teeny truck. They got pulled over, and what happens in Africa is you get arrested for speeding tickets. So they took him and put him in a cell with 60 other men. So he had the experience of being arrested, put in a cell, and he was there for about a half hour. Then luckily it was at the end of the day, so he didn't have to be there all day. But then they take them all on this bus over to court, and then they line them all up in front of a judge and go one by one your speeding thing. And so he had a fine. I don't remember how much. I don't think it was that much. But so that was a nice big wake-up call. It's kind of funny. And then my mom was stuck because she doesn't know how to drive a stick. So she's stuck in the car. And I think the whole thing lasted about 5 hours. So that was my dad's experience of